How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today I've got a super special video for you, and that is the unboxing and my first impressions of the new iPhone 12 and also the iPhone 12 Pro. And I'm not just gonna unbox these two guys here. No. I'm gonna unbox three of each. So I'm gonna unbox three iPhone 12 Pros and three iPhone 12. And the idea here is just to show you as many colors as I can. So I'm gonna unbox the gold 12 Pro, the blue 12 Pro, and of course the space gray 12 Pro. And for the iPhone 12 is gonna be the green, red, and white. So pretty much all the colors available. Just to maybe you're in doubt of one color or the other, you checked out the Apple website but you're not 100% sure. So in this I'm gonna give you my in-depth view and try to show you as best as I can through the camera how these iPhones actually look and which of them I think look better. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have here three iPhone 12 and three iPhone 12 Pro, as I just mentioned. So this one in white, red, green, then the 12 Pro in gold, space gray, and blue, right? So let's start this unboxing with the iPhone 12, okay? And then we're gonna go up to the 12 Pro. So let's start in order here, okay? So let's get the iPhone 12. And then as you guys can see, first thing you notice, of course, that you're very familiar with the box, the size of the box. So the new iPhone 12 and 12 Pro, the new iPhone series as a whole, new iPhone 11, new iPhone 10R, they're all coming like that. Very slim box because we don't have a charger. Spoiler alert, right? And then, so that's why they're so thin. So Apple logo, iPhone, Apple logo, and then at the back we have some information. So this one, as I said, white. This is a 64 gigs. And let's go ahead and open up. And looking at the front, it's very difficult to see the color because we just get a very slight glimpse of the color right here, okay? So then pull out the tab. Very satisfying noise, right? And then like pull out the box itself. Let's put the plastic to the side, and then the rest of the unboxing experience is very iPhone-ish. So slide to the top, and then here we have the iPhone facing down, as you guys can see. So let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can have a better look at the phone itself. Okay, so let's lift this tab. And as you can see, we don't have any protection at the back at all. We just have this protection on the front, on the screen. We're gonna have a look at the iPhone in a second. Let's have a look at the rest of the box first. So of course we have the cable, and obviously that's gonna be a Lightning to USB-C. So it's not gonna be USB-A. You can already tell that's USB-C. Okay, and the cable is not braided. Okay, a lot of people were thinking the new iPhone cables will be braided. Nope. Regular cable, okay? And then we just have a little bit of paperwork here. So then usual iPhone SIM tool, we have warranty and documentation and stuff we don't like. And then we have this pretty nice actually yellow information, okay? Very cool. And then but I think that depends on the country actually. And then we have one single Apple sticker, okay? And that's it. Okay, that's it for the box. This is the quickest iPhone unboxing ever. And let's have a look at the phone itself. So as you guys can see here, we have this front part. We have this little detail, the charging icon, as you guys can see right here at the bottom, just indicating that that's where the charging port is. And then of course we can lift it up, remove it, and then here we have it. Right on the bat, what we can definitely tell is the square edges are so cool. Like grabbing it from the side, from the other side, resting the thumb here. This is just so much better than a round iPhone like any other. Like for example, this is my iPhone 11 Pro Max. So the round corner right here, if we compare the grip, honestly, it's another level. Even though this is aluminum, as you guys can tell, the iPhone 11, the finish, the body itself is made out of aluminum. So this side rail right here, compare, of course, to the stainless steel on the Pro iPhone. So 11 Pro, and of course the 12 Pros, which we're going to take a look in a second. Okay, so then power button on the right side. We have some bands here, some antenna bands here at the top, and from on the right and left. Then we have, of course, the volume buttons. Of course, we also have the silent switch. And then at the bottom, we have microphone and the speaker, as you can see. And of course, the lightning port to charge. At the top, we have absolutely nothing, but just a little band here as well. And the SIM tray, yeah, I missed that. The SIM tray is right here on the left side. And of course, you want to know the back and the cameras probably. So one thing that I like about this new design is that this rail that goes around the camera matches the rails on the side of the phone. Okay, so that's cool. And of course, the iPhone 12 has two cameras, just like the iPhone 11, in wide camera, in an ultra wide camera, so there's no telephoto, no zoom camera. Okay, and then of course quad flash, microphone, Apple logo at the middle, and of course we have a very glossy finish here in the most part of the back, and we have this frosted glass at the camera module itself. So it's frosted and glossy, just like the iPhone 11. But honestly, I really like the squared off design. The square edges is so good to grab, and we have a feeling that we have a new thing in our hands. This is so cool. Okay, so now let's unbox the others, and I'm gonna talk about the colors themselves once I have all of them opened, because of course I can match it and compare them side by side. Okay, so this is just, the first one takes a little bit longer, the others I'm gonna go much faster, and then of course at the end let's have a look at those brand new colors. Moving on, let's open up another iPhone 12, this time the red one. Okay, so let's have a look at this baby. So again, very pleasant and satisfying. Yeah, this one wasn't so satisfying anyway. So plastic bit is off. Now we have the iPhone itself. Let's lift up the box, and then we have another iPhone 12. And as you guys can see, again facing down, of course, very red on the sides, not very red on the back. We're gonna talk about colors in a second, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna leave it here to the side. Of course, those two devices are identical, and the boxes themselves are identical as well, but this one, because it has the special product red little sticker. This is very cool from Apple. Okay, so let's put it to the side again. Moving on, we have the last iPhone 12 of the bunch, and this is going to be the green one. So let's go ahead and lift it up once again. Oh yes, and then put it to the side like we always do, and then lift up the box. Let's go. Yes, and here we have it. So again, facing down, green iPhone. And the interesting thing is the color on the back and the color on the side, they're actually very different. Very different. They're completely different colors, actually. Now let's talk about the iPhone 12 Pro. Okay, let's put them to the side for a second. And then iPhone 12 Pro, again, three colors. So blue, space gray, and gold. So again, let's have a look. The unboxing experience is going to be quite similar, but of course now the box is black, so it has that special feeling just because it's a Pro model. So opening up, let's remove it, put it to the side. So this is the blue one. So this is the new color, the color that Apple announced it and was showing off quite a lot, actually. So then I lift up the box, and as you guys can see, here we have it. That's actually very beautiful, very pretty. Again, facing down. Okay, so very similar to the iPhone 12 experience. So much heavier. Wow, it's just so much heavier. The rest of the box is going to be very similar. So then again, charging cable and that little pouch with information. So nothing really special here, nothing that we care so much. But let's have a look at that phone for a second, because it looks a little bit different from the outside compared to the iPhone 12. Okay, so let's remove again the front just so we can have a better look. And as you guys could tell by all those videos, the notch is exactly the same. So we have the exact same notch here at the top. So iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, they all have the same notch. So the screen is going to be exactly the same, okay? But if you hold the phone, the 12 Pro feels so premium. It's actually incredible because of the weight of the it's very, very weighty actually. If you compare it to my iPhone 11 Pro Max, wow, it's almost like the iPhone 12 Pro feels a little bit heavier actually. And this is not the Max version, it's just the iPhone 12 Pro. Like, incredible. This feels very, very heavy. If you like that hefty feeling, you're gonna love this. On the back, of course, we have the blue, the beautiful blue, and on the side we have slightly even bluer, so even darker blue rails here on the side. And as you can already tell, it's very, very glossy, and that's because the material is different. Here we have stainless steel, okay, around the phone, and here we have aluminum. So of course this phone is going to be much, much harder, tougher, and much more difficult to break or bend or twist or something like that. Okay, same thing with the other phones. I'm going to put this to the side, and then let's compare the colors at the end. Okay, so let's move on, and now we have the gold one, which in my opinion looks best, like from the photos, of course. I haven't seen these guys in person, not like that. So from the photos and renders and everything like that, I just think this one is the one to get. And I'm actually getting one of those in the 12 Pro Max in this color. It just hasn't arrived yet. Okay, so let's lift it up once again and take a look at this baby. Like, wow, like incredible. So let's lift it up once again. Look at those rails. Like, it looks like it's actual gold. Wow, look at that reflection. Wow, that's just incredibly, incredibly beautiful. Let's put that to the side once again. And the box, as usual, we're all very familiar with that. And now, let's go ahead and open up the last one. And last but not least, we have the space gray. So let's open this bad boy up. And it's going to be a very darker color. In my opinion, this is a low key. You know, no one is going to notice this is the iPhone 12 Pro. Because it just looks pretty much identical to the iPhone 11 Pro. Even though, like, of course, we have squared edges and everything like that, but this is going to be very, very similar. So as you guys can see, very, very dark color, very, very dark finish. I like it. It's like graphite in a way. The rails are very, very nice looking, so they're much, much darker. So it looks very good. It looks very like sophisticated, but it's just so low key. And then box the same as your usual. So now, finally, let's talk about those colors for a second. Okay, so first let's talk about the iPhone 12. So as you guys can see here, white, green, and red. First thing you have to realize is that the back colors are different from the side colors. So the side colors actually are the ones that look like you probably think. So this is the green you're probably thinking when you're buying a green iPhone. This is the green that that's the look you see on the box, that's the look you see on Apple website, and that's the green you're probably thinking. The back green is kind of a lavender, you know, like is very, very washed. So it is generally very, very lighter than the side color. Same thing with the red. The red is actually impressive. If you see it in person, it's almost a pink. Honestly, it's very weird. It's a weird color. It's not very red. But on the sides, now that's very red. That's the red you're thinking. So keep that in mind, that the biggest part of the iPhone that you're going to be looking at mostly is going to be different from the side color, which is probably the color that you want. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Okay, and also, last but not least, we have the red one, or the white one, which again is not very white at all. The back looks very white on camera, but in person it looks almost like beige, like ice. And the sides even more. It looks even like a light gray. So they don't really look very white. Okay, it's not even that silver. I honestly don't like this color so much. The green one, in my opinion, looks very weird, this washed green, and in my opinion, the red looks very, very cool. Even though the back is a little bit pinkish, as I mentioned, but the sides, look at that green, look at that red. Wow, incredible. So in my opinion, this is definitely the winner. So well, of course we have other colors, but those are the ones I managed to get my hands on. Now let's talk about the iPhone 12 Pro, and I kinda already gave you a spoiler when I was unboxing this guy, but anyway, let's have a look. So let's start talking about the space gray one. So it kind of follows the same trend with the iPhone 12. So you can definitely tell that the back is not so black. It's kind of gray, okay, so it's not so black. And the side rails, the stainless steel, are very black. So if it was this color all along, this would be so cool, like a really black iPhone. This would look extremely awesome. But since we've got this silver color right here, I honestly don't like it so much. Okay, so this is gonna be my least favorite. To put it to the side. Then we have the blue one, which looks so cool. The back looks cool, the sides looks cool. It looks beautiful. I really like this phone, really. I just didn't get it for myself because it wouldn't match so much my Apple Watch, which as you can see is gold, and because I just think it's kind of hard to match. Like you can't really fly so well with this, you know. Generally wallets are black, and then you're wearing other colors, and then you have a blue phone. I don't think it's gonna match outfits and things like that so well. But on its own, this one looks the best on its own, but not really when you need to match other accessories and clothes and things like that. And that's why this one, in my opinion, is the most beautiful, because as you can tell, it looks very a light gold right here, almost like a beige again. Okay, of course darker than the white iPhone 12, but almost like a beige color, very subtle, very sophisticated. But those side rails, look at that. Like, they are the reason I got this phone. As I said, I bought an iPhone 12 Pro Max in this color just because of those side rails, because it just looks so amazing and sophisticated, and it looks like it's actually gold, and it's gonna match so well with my Apple Watch. It's just gonna look so good. So that's why I think this one looks best, even though, as I said, the blue one is honestly beautiful. So that's it, guys. This is my unboxing and first impressions of pretty much all the new iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro models. So again, green, red, white, gold, blue, and space gray. Of course, this is not my full review. I was just giving you my first impressions, the new design, the new colors, telling you which one I think looks best. But again, this is not my full review. I have to boot them up, play with them for a while, and then compare. And then a ton of new videos are coming, especially comparing to my iPhone 11 Pro, which they're still to come. Okay, again, this is just a first impressions, because otherwise this video would be so long, it just wouldn't make sense. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Hope you like it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below, also the subscribe button and the little bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video, and also hit the comment box down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Give me your feedback. I always love hearing what you guys have to say. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye bye.